Hello, you guys. I told you I was going to do a video today to show you how I'm going to fill up these here project bags. And I've been busy all day long. I've been busy. I don't know what I've been busy doing, but I must have been busy because I didn't get it done. But right now I'm filling up. I'm putting in some of these little beads. These are just adorable beads. I got them from Temu too sometime. But I'm putting about that many beads each in one of these bags. I'm going to show you so far how what I've got so far in the ready to put in the bags. It's like filling a stocking at Christmas time. It's fun. I've been having some fun trying to figure out what I'm gonna put in here. So here I'm doing 5 of these right now because I've got 5 things that are getting close to ready to fill. 5 assortments of things. See, I still have the bags over here that oh, this is a piece of felt. See, I had to fix for my grandson needed a compass hat. So I had to crochet him or knit him a hat, a blue hat, and he needed a compass dial on it, so we made one of them out of felt. So he's got that. Okay, so this is what I'm doing. This is what I got so far. I'll show you what I got so far. I got 5 baskets like this down here. Alphabets. There's no alphabets in there. At one time there was alphabets. But this is so far what I've got in the basket. And so that's why I have. So then I've got just a couple of the bags that I've got. Oh, that's another thing I'm going. Oh yeah, I want to do. I think this. Oh yeah, I'm going to put some of these buttons in a bag too. But see, now, let's see, get rid of my empty coffee cup. I think I got 2 empty coffee cups in here. Okay, so that little package of beads that I put in there, just little bitty seed beads, and they're such pretty colors. You can stitch that. Each one is going to have a fat quarter. And each one of the fat quarters is going to be different, but it's a whole fat quarter. And each one is going to have a pair of these socks that I make my dollies out of. It's just going to have 1 pair of them. Just in the event you want to make one of them dollies, there's going to be that in there. And then this is actually a little kit that makes a flower. I'm not exactly sure how it's done, but it'll make, I think there's enough in there to make 2 flowers. And so, but you can do whatever you want with it. And then I've got like a couple of these little things. Well, this one's like a little pocket, but I've got I was into making these for a while and made a whole bunch. And so I'm getting them out of here. And then some threads. These are like old vintage threads, and each one's got at least 1 of them in there. Then here is some different beads. There's 2 watermelon charms in there. That's in there. This is a piece, it's actually elastic. But I don't know. In slow stitching, you're going to be able to put that on somewhere. And then here, oh, that's some buttons. These are all like vintage, old, they're actually Vora buttons, V-O-R-A, which when you don't know if they're vintage or if they're old or if they're retro or if they're antique, then you just V-O-R-A, Vora. So they're Vora buttons. And because I don't know that stuff. And then assortments of, now this isn't all of the fabrics at all. This bag will, no, I'll pull them strings off of there. So see, our own threads on there. We don't want them on there. And so, but different fabrics, it's going to be stuffed full. I don't have them all in these little baskets yet. I just have a few. Oh, and each one has a napkin in there. This is like a linen napkin. You may be able to use it as a napkin, or you might use it as a handkerchief, blow your nose on it, or you may use it as the backing for the beginning of your slow stitch project. This is like a piece of like lacy stuff. But when you're doing slow stitching, you know, you just never know what you need. This is kind of a little satinish kind. This is, oh, you could slow stitch on this too. I had some of these, and each one of them has something like that. Of these 5 that I'm putting together. And then there's some lace here. And some more like little lace. There's probably going to be more lace too. Oh, this is that's a pack of, I think there's 3 yards of 2-inch lace in there. That's in there. There's a couple yards of that purple narrow ribbon, and there's a couple yards of the gold ribbon, and then some purple ribbon, a couple yards of that's in there, and oh, and then here's some that's like a rose colored with gold trim ribbon. And then these are strips of fabric, different fabrics that are just little strip scraps. And oh, there's a piece of something. It's gold trim. That's in there. And oh, there's more buttons. And there's bugs. You need bugs. And well, let me put these down in the bottom. Put them in the bottom. These are fabrics. Okay, and then what else is in here? Oh, that's pretty cool. This is a cool piece of fabric. I don't know what somebody would make with this kind of fabric, but it's for slow stitching, so. And just scraps. I got some small scraps, some not so small. Oh, and then here's some more pieces of lace. I'll shove them down. And they're all just wadded up in here. They'll just be all wadded up. Oh, and there's some more little pieces of lace. And they're small, you know, where you're slow stitching, so you don't need anything big and bulky. That's pretty. That's a pretty little green lace. That's pretty. Well, I don't know if it's going to be green in every one, but there's some ruffled laces there. And there's more lace. Oh, there's a string of beads there. That's a string of beads. That's going in there. And more fabric. What's this? Oh, these are some sequins. Because you can take and use a sequin and then use one of those little tiny beads and put that little tiny bead with the sequin on your slow stitch. Beautiful. And then more fabric. You're probably going to get a lot of the fabrics I just tear, and so then they got strings. And then little lace piece here. And they're all going to be a little, each one's a little bit different, but sort of the same. Oh, and then here's another piece, another kind of a napkin. Now this one's not the linen like that one, that first one I put down. This one's different. It's got a little bit of a, what do they call that? This one's been around a few moons, so it's, of course, stained from people loving on it. Another piece of fabric, another piece of lace, another piece of, some of this I started putting in these baskets like a few months ago, so they're all like rankled. And there's another piece there. And then just scrap fabrics that you'll be able to use on your slow stitching projects. I could see this one is to cut around the image like this and then just stitch it onto something, how that would be pretty. This is pretty fabric. A little bit of blue. And this one is too. And that one. And there's a piece of pink ribbon. I'm going to have more ribbon too. And that piece of lace with, and that's everything that's in that basket. And so this is what I'm going to do. And see, that only filled it about that much. And then I will be putting all the fabrics in there. And see, that fabric only filled it about not even half full. So there's going to be more fabric and stuff that'll fill it full till it's going to be full. And so I don't think I'll put anything in the pocket there. And then this will be jammed into a poly bag, because shipping the poly bags is a lot cheaper than shipping a box. So this will be full, and then the poly bag will be, you know, that big. And so this one here, I just put a patchwork pocket and 2 teddy bear buttons. But then what I want to do still, see, now I got 4 more baskets that are filled up just like that one was down here in my dress now. But see, now I have these little bags, so I'm taking, I got a lot of these little bags back when I was in the drug business. Now, I wasn't really ever in the drug business, but drug business people, they use these little bags. So in these bags, I'm going to put, like, I got a lot of these little wooden buttons, like those are the little bear buttons that I had on that one. And then I got butterflies, and I have, that doesn't belong in there, and that doesn't belong in there. But maybe what I'll do here is what's in this, maybe I will just, rather than just to pick out a few, I think I'm just going to go like this and put, see, and then what ended up in there, the little mushroom house, there's a charm in there. And so you just never know what you're going to get. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. And so, oh, those go in the other ones. Okay. So, that's what I'm going to do with this. And it's just, not that one. That one's not good. And so that's what I'm going to do right here. In these little bags is just fill that little bag with those cute little buttons. Oh, this one can fit a couple more. Let's not be stingy, Elizabeth. Do not be stingy. You know that tomorrow you can get run over by a herd of buffalo. You'd be pushing up daisies. And then what'll happen to these things? Kids will sell them at a yard sale for what I say I paid for them. And they won't make any money at all. So, I hope you all's been having a good day. It's Friday. We just ate lasagna. My daughter Jennifer made us lasagna. And she just felt like cooking. And so she just dropped it off and left. And she had a meeting to go to. But, so we ate lasagna, and then we had sherbet for dessert. Oh, rainbow sherbet. That was good. That was really good, because I haven't ate no sugar at all this week. And so, you know, I was having a relapse because I wasn't having no sugar. Oh, today we had a snake in the house. Oh, look at that. It's got a little, that's a little glass unicorn. And, okay, let's see. What do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So I got 5 in there. Put a rainbow in there too. Okay, and so, but Petunia brought a snake in the house. Its fattest part was only, the snake's fattest part was only, you know, maybe as big as my thumb around. But it was pretty long. It was just old black whip snake, you know. They used to bother me terribly, but they don't anymore. I'll put this back in here. They don't bother me anymore. See, that other thing of buttons I took out of this jar, and because these are all just old Vora buttons, and so I took them out of there. You're just gonna have a piece of my home in your home. Okay, and so we'll put one of them bags in here, and then one of them bags goes in there, and then see what I've been doing, then I got these baskets, so I'll put one bag of them in there, one bag of them beads, and then here, see, they're each getting the same. A bag of those buttons and a bag of beads, and then a bag of those buttons and beads, and in here, where's that thread coming from? Oh, it comes off of that spool. That one's got a big spool of purple. Sorry, you'll have to wind it. And these buttons and these beads. There we go. So then, that's those. Okay, I still have denim to cut because I want to get a piece of denim in each one. Oh, and I'm going to put a doily. Okay, I need to write these things down. Let me see. I got to write these things down that I still want to put in. I got to find me a writing stencil. Okay, what can we write with? Can we write with a pencil? Yeah. Okay, a doily. Doily, I don't know how to spell it. Doily charms. Actually, I think I have my charms. Oh, you know what? I'm going to give everybody a head, too. A doll head. So that when I get started making I wish I had could find, well, I ordered some more corks. I know I haven't found my corks, and so I ordered some more. And so I wish I had some corks right now, but I don't. Oh gosh, and then I got these little Mickey Mouse. That's 5 of them. I'm doing 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's for 5 packages, and then I have these little flowers too. So let's put 2 of those in each one. So you'll have things to go on your slow stitching projects. We'll put them in there. And let's see, what else do we have? These are just flat backs, so you can't really sew them on. And oh, you know what? I have some of these little sequins too. I think I'm going to put some of them in there. And then where is my... Let's see, I got in this junk drawer. Oh, here. Here's some charms that I have. Alright, I think that's about what I have to offer out of that drawer. So, let me get 5 more bags. Where did I put them bags? Did I leave? Right here next to the snake. No, Papa got the snake. He picked the snake up off of the middle of the living room floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He picked the snake up from the middle of the living room floor, And then we petted him and loved on him a little while, and then Papa brought him outside and put him way in the way back so that he could go and find his mother, because I'm sure he needed to find his mother. And so, but poor old Arya, she near about had a heart attack when she goes, seen that snake, that poor girl. She was about to have a heart attack over that snake. So we'll put a few of those sequins in there. They're like flower-shaped sequins. Put a few of them in there, and then put those 2 flowers, put those 2 Mickey Mouse heads, and put that little thing in there. And yeah, that's what we're doing there. And so a few of the sequins, and then these flowers, and the Mickey Mouse, and the doll head. And of course you might think of something else to do with all of this stuff, because I know you all probably think better than I do. Oh, I gotta get them charms too. And then we'll put these little sequins and the 2 flowers. I may also, I've got some more flowers in a drawer over here that I may find, you all might find use for those too, of some different kind of fabric flowers, and I'll do that too. As I get more things from Temu, I can make up some really awesome little things like this, because you know, you buy them, like I bought all these beads, and that's like more than I'll use, and so you know, I'll keep what I'm going to use, and then I can make little packets up here to go in my little collections. These little faces are just so adorable. And but if you just wait, hold on to this head, because I am getting those because I reordered from Temu some corks, and maybe you might have a cork already, or maybe you have a thread spool or something like that. You know what I should, well, I'm getting too far ahead of myself, I think. Well, I am adding more stuff. Oh, I know, I haven't put any, I'm going to be putting, oh, embroidery floss. And I'm going to also put in, oh, I know what I'm going to do also. Let me write this down. I'm going to put a cover. E-R. How do you spell cover? C-O-V-E-R. Okay, I'm going to put a, I have a few, some of them are just over here, but I've been making, I've been starting needle books, and that's, and I say I'm going to finish them, and then I'm going to sell them, and I'm just going, so I have got some of the needle books that already have pages sewn in. So they're decorated, they got needle, they got, showing my knee again. I got all that done, and then that's all the farther, you know? That's all the further I got on them. So I'm going to stick one of them covers in the bag too. So they're going to have, okay, so I'm going to take, let me see, how many can I do here? I'm going to take 3, I can put 3 in each one, or 4 little charms. I'll put 4 little charms in each one, and that will be charming. I want to put, somebody said that they didn't even have a needle. And so if you don't even have a needle, what I could do is I have needles, and I think that's 4, it might be 5. And so what I can do is just put the needles, oh, and then this one. You need charms. You guys got charms? Yeah, you guys got charms. So I'm putting the charms in there. There we go. Now, so I gotta put my charms back in here. And I decided I'm gonna charge $20 for my bags. So you got time to think about it. They're gonna be $20 plus whatever it costs to ship it out in your direction. And so, but I want to make sure I've got $20 worth of stuff in there. I don't want to I don't want to be stingy. Okay, so now see, one of these bags will go in there. And then one in, oh, let me put this back away because we got them taken care of. Okay, and these are taken care of. Put that back in the old junk drawer. Now, and so then that goes in that basket. This goes in this basket. And then this goes in this basket, and this one in the basket down there. And, you know, I was just looking at this. This is, you know what, I'm going to do that too. I'm just going to put in a little bit of this. I don't know if you all, this stuff just, I just love this kind of stuff. This is like the hem off of a pair of denim breeches, you know? But I save them pieces. Or the seams. And when you're doing a slow stitch project, a lot of times these, or pieces of these, you might just cut an inch off. You might cut just a tiny bit off and put a little stem here and a flower and have a flower pot. There's just so many things you can do with these things. And so I'm going to do that too. Y'all's getting, I mean, you guys, when we talk about scraps, we just don't fool around. I mean, there ain't no fooling around. And that's what I got in this bag here, is just scrap pieces when I cut the blue jeans apart to make projects out of them. But see, isn't that pretty? That's pretty right there. You have to agree with me there. That's you have to be agreeable. That's what pretty is. Pretty is pretty does. And so here, look at this piece. I think that was around a pocket or something. So then we'll take this. Okay, did I put, yeah, you got some. Okay, now put the, and I'm going to continue on with this as I find more things in the next couple of days. Let me see here in this drawer. In this drawer I have, I'll put my drinks in there. Oh, I have, you know what, I'm going to do this. I have a lot of packages of, okay, this is like iron-on hem tape, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll put one of those in each one. And so one of those will go in each one. And then we have embroidery floss. Now some of this is embroidery floss and some of it is friendship. Like this is friendship floss. Is that what they call it? Oh no, that's embroidery floss. But some of it's just called friendship floss, where it doesn't come apart in strands. It's just, see, there's embroidery floss. But I have plenty of that too, as you can see right in here in this drawer. Embroidery floss. And I'm going to, this is the friendship. It says craft thread is what it's calling itself right there. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if anybody would want black, but maybe. Well, I can put 3. I'm gonna put three of them there things in there. I got a look at that one. It's pretty. That one's like multicolored too, and so that one's like a purple. Some of these might have a little bit used out of them, but not a lot. You know, not a lot. And so that's 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay. So, okay. Yeah, I got need a lot of thread. Everybody needs a lot of thread while they're let me get that another multicolored one there. And like some of these might not be full rolls or whatever, so don't expect anything brand new and fancy. Nothing brand new and fancy. And so then we go with this. We go this, this, and one of these. This, this, and one of these. This, this, and one of these. And this, this, and one of these. And then in the bag, this, this, and one of these. Okay? Yeah. I'll put that in there too. And so that bag's getting more and more in it. I still got pockets to sew on these. So I'll do that tonight because it's movie night, so I can sew pockets while we're watching a movie. And, okay, so I got the charms. I got the embroidery floss, so that's good. And I'm going to think of more stuff, too. I'm going to be thinking of more stuff. Well, see, then I have this drawer. What's all in this drawer? Okay, this drawer is, oh, now these flowers. Oh, I got plenty of these flowers. Plenty, plenty, plenty. Where to put my skizzers? Oh, where did I put my skizzers? Well, geez, did I leave them in the other room? Well, these ones will work. They're not the best, but okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there's that. There's that. See, I've been writing down on one of these papers, I've been writing down the names of some that have been saying that they're in, well, not on that one either, apparently. Well, I got it over there somewhere. I was writing down, and I think I might have had about 5 people that said that they were interested. And so, okay, so then look, I can like make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, just assorted flowers, or flowers, or yo-yos, or whatever you want to call them. Big fat mess. Don't throw them away, though. Oh, I know you wouldn't throw them. You can throw them away. I don't really care. But anyway, oh, that's when I made square. I took a square to make a square yo-yo. And see, then there, and let's see what else we have here. Look at that pretty flower. I made a bunch of them one time. Still have one left anyway. Put them together there, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so then let's see what else. Then I have, oh my gosh, I have, oh, see that one? That how pretty that one is. You might find a place on your slow stitching to put that too. Some of this stuff has been sent to me by other people, and I can't part with it. I can't part with it if it's made and sent to me by other people that I have to keep stuff. There's some stuff I just gotta keep it. Just gotta keep it. Hi, sweetie. Okay, now I'm gonna put this drawer back in, and okay, if I can get it back in that thing. That one's the ones that's at the bottom. Hard. Whoops. There we go. It's in. Now. Okay, now I have... Did you just come out of the... You gotta see this. Can you see her? She just come out of the... She just come out of the showie. She calls it a showie. She's got her showy towel on.
I see showy.
Yeah, you took a showie.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and she's got, see, Mina got her this little towel. Yeah, see, she's showing you her tablet.
What?
And Mina got her these little bonnets you can put on your head to dry your hair. So she's got her towel on and her bonnet to dry her hair.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah. Did I almost put it in your eye? You look so beautiful. And you smell so good. Yeah. Look at your artwork. Bye. Thanks for stopping by to the old folks' home. I love you. Well, she came in to make it known that she's now out of the showie. She calls it a showie. Now everybody's calling it a showie. How we learn from the children. So I'm going to put in these flowers into this one. And then these flowers go into this one. And then these flowers goes into this one. Just a bunch of stuff, you know. And then this one. And this one. I think that one needs an extra flower. Oh, and then these. One into this one. One into this one. one into this one. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and then one into this one down here in the floor. There we go. And then did I put flowers in this one? Oh yeah, they're in there. Okay. And then these in that. Then I got another little thing. Where did I put the other another little thing? Oh boy. This here kind of gets you outwinded. Okay. Wow. I just look around and I find things. And what is these? Bows. Do I got 5 of these bows and ribbons? See, now when I'm making up these 5, the next 5 may not be the same. The next 5 might be different. 4 and 1 more makes 5. So there, I got 5 of those. Beautiful, just beautiful stuff. I know you all think it's beautiful too, but see, there's some already tied bows and some ribbon to match. Well, each one's going to get one of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. I'm getting kind of winded here now. So, and what time is it now? It's getting to be 7:35. Wow. Time flies when you're having fun. This is fun. I call this fun. I didn't even put my makeup on this morning. I'm falling behind. But, okay. But now, the cover, a doily. Okay, so there's going to be a doily still in here. So all that stuff is now got it almost half full, but not even. And it's going to be, I mean full, it's going to be full when I'm done. That's going to be full. And then most of what's going to go still in here, once I get a doily in there, then it's going to be just mostly then just fabric scraps. Maybe more lace and maybe more ribbon. I'm not sure exactly, but I'll just fill it as I go. That's how that's going to work out. Okay, so it's been a wonderful day. I got me a new Bible today. Have y'all heard of, did I leave it in here? Do I have it in here? Or did I bring it out to the table? Oh no, it's right here. Have you ever heard of the Passion Translation? I love the different translations. And my nephew, John Moore, he has a little preaching thing he does on Thursday nights online. And he's amazing. John is well, he's got 3 children. 2 of them's grown, and one of them is in high school still. But he started his own church. I don't know if he even calls it a church. He calls it Father's Chapel. So if you go online if you go on YouTube and look up Father's Chapel, that's my nephew John. And he does, every Thursday night he does a little, it's more like a Bible study, although he does get a little loud sometimes. And he doesn't have a whole lot of followers right now, but he's new at this. But what's awesome about it is he's no religion. There's no religion. It's not labeled. There's no Campbell's soup label on him. It's just, he wants to share the Word of God without any religion attached, with no rules and regulations, no whatever they call all that stuff. A lot of different religions has their own rules and regulations and doctrine or whatever, and he doesn't want to do that. and so it's him and his wife Kim. And on Thursday night usually, and I think it's 7 o'clock or 7:30, that he comes on live. But then you can go watch his things later on. And but he uses a lot of different versions of the Bible. And he's like a lot of us. Some that have a little bit easier to understand lingo is, and that's what this one, this is just the New Testament I got. I don't even know if they do the Passion Bible in the Old Testament, but this is the Passion. They call it the Passion Translation, the New Testament with Psalms, Proverbs, and Song of Songs, and this is a 2020 edition. But isn't that pretty though? It's got a debossed image on the front. It's so pretty. And I'm going to be reading this, and I just started reading just today in Matthew, and it's like, oh my gosh, how easy. I mean, you want to just almost keep reading it like a novel. It's just, and so I'm going to read more in that tonight. See, my marker is right at the beginning, but that's what I got today is my new Bible. I'm just happy with that. I just want to read it and see what it's got going on and see what more I can learn. And reading different translations is no different than listening to different preachers, because each one speaks a different translation. But anyway, we won't go on that. I'm not a preacher, I'm telling you. But I like listening to John. He's a good man. He's a very good man. And okay, and his wife is just, oh, she's amazing. But okay, now I'm going to read out of the Jesus Calling by Sarah Young for today, and today's day is the 17th. Whoop, I got to turn a page. I've been using this book every day, I think, lately. As you sit quietly in my presence, remember that I am God. I am a God of abundance. I will never run out of resources. My capacity to bless you is unlimited. You live in a world of supply and demand where necessary things are often scarce. Even if you personally have enough, you see poverty in the world around you. It is impossible for you to comprehend the lavishness of my provisions, the fullness of my glorious riches. Through spending time in my presence, you gain glimpses of my overflowing vastness. These glimpses are tiny foretastes of what you will experience eternally in heaven. Even now you have access to much of me as you have faith to receive. Rejoice in my abundance, living by faith, not by sight. Yup. And, you know, riches, when we talk about riches, we're not talking about money in the bank. Nope, we're not talking about. Some people, when they hear that word riches, they think about money in the bank and a big fancy house with a heated swimming pool and a central heat and air and all that fancy stuff and fancy rims on their cars and I don't know what all. I ask God to watch over you every step you take, every move you make, and keep you safe and secure, keep you happy, humble, and healthy, and keep being kind, and keep loving yourself and loving others. And I will see you tomorrow with something, even if it's wrong. God bless and keep you. And yes, and I will have these bags available pretty soon, probably, you know, within the week. And I will actually make a video when they're actually available. Some have already written me like little emails to let me know that they're definitely interested in one. And so, oh, good night, man. Good night noise. My back hurts. Okay, that was my complaint. I had to throw in a little complaint there. Okay, God bless and keep you, and I will see you on the next video, which will probably be tomorrow. God bless.